readers. My name is Dawn Hughes, and I'm the coordinator for Booktrib's book club program. I'm here today with author and chef Debbie Berment to talk about her cookbook, The SAGAJO Experience, a treasure trove, truly, of recipes guaranteed to delight your taste buds and fire up your culinary imagination. We are so excited to have the SAGAJO Experience as one of the selections available in Booktrib's book club program for May. Thank you so much for taking time to talk to us today, Debbie.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
I can barely contain my excitement, so I just want to dive in. I'd love to know, what can you share about the book that we wouldn't find on the jacket cover?
Gosh, I love that question. So besides the cover, when you go into inside the book, you learn a lot about me, on who I am and how I became Chef SAGAJO. And I'm going to tell you a little secret about why the book is called the SAGAJO Experience. So, it's an acronym that I created I have 3 beautiful grown adult children and 3 gorgeous grandchildren, by the way.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah, so I'm a grandma too. But I just wanted to, so I took the first 2 initials from my oldest daughter, Sasha, and then my other daughter, Gabrielle. I took the GA from Gabrielle, and my son, Jonathan, I took the JO from his name. And I created SAGAJO. And wherever I went, that's how I wanted people to call me, Chef SAGAJO. It's close to my heart. I wore my children with me. I took my children with me. So that's how I created SAGAJO, and I stuck with it, and it's going to be a forever name.
I love that. I love that. And it just helps keep all your passions together, your love of food, your love for your family and your children. That's lovely. What a great story. Thank you for sharing that. At first blush, obviously, it might seem a strange choice to choose a cookbook for book clubs, but I have a feeling you can tell us exactly why our book club readers should choose this book for their clubs.
Right. Who doesn't love food? Who doesn't like dining experiences? Who doesn't like inviting their friends over to their home for a warm gathering? I think this book, when I created it, I wanted to show not just a lifestyle and not just only entertaining, but this book can create a lot of memories for a lot of people. I mean, you're cooking, you're entertaining your friends, there's soft music playing, there's always that ambiance which you set with flowers and candles. What's not to love about food and gathering and having your friends over? Wherever you want to entertain, wherever you want to set yourself in motion for entertaining, whether it be the kitchen, a lot of people's kitchens are beautiful now. We have these islands. You can set this around, have this gathering. It doesn't always have to be a fancy gathering, but just make it beautiful, make it simple. And you spend all the time in the kitchen cooking. So why not, entertain beautifully, with your dishes and your friends and family. Gatherings are so special and they create memories. That's one of the most important things, They create memories, and that's what life is about.
So true. And also, I think it can be daunting sometimes to cook from a cookbook and think that everything is so difficult or so overwhelming. And I suspect that in your cookbook, you will show that some things are easier than we think they are.
Yes, exactly. Especially when cooking can be time consuming, but also, I mean, I always hear a lot of people, oh my God, I don't think I could make this. I don't think I can make that. But once you set yourself that opportunity and that time and you say, you're going to do this, you're going to love, by the time you're finished with this food, you're going to just love it and enjoy it. And you're going to say, why didn't I do this all the time? Trust me, cooking can be fun and enjoyment. It doesn't have to be a hassle, and in my book, it does show that, where you can dive into the different recipes, whatever recipe you like, and just enjoy it,
Yeah. I would love to dive into every recipe right now. But I can't. I don't have that much time. So you don't have that much time. And we should just get the book anyways. So what as an author, your reading and your, what can we say, what would you recommend that we add to our list, or what's the best book you've been reading lately?
So you're right. So I'm not a trove of reading all the time, but I recently discovered this book that's called A Table for Two. And yeah, I'm a chef. It sounds funny, food, whatever it is, but I was drawn to it because it sets it sets a tone around the table, and it's a book that they're conversing and chatting around a table, talking about marriages, talking about life, talking about different things. And it's a book that has a lot of little stories throughout it. So I think I like that because it's not going to bore me.
Yeah.
I'm going to move on from one little story into another story. So
Yeah.
that was interesting. So I'm in the middle of it. I haven't finished it yet, but that's where I'm at now. And another one that I'm on is called this. A girlfriend of mine, when I was writing my book, it's called Woman in the Kitchen, and it's by Anne William. And it's such a wonderful book because it has recipes in this work from 1661. I can't even imagine. Women were cooking forever, and some of the recipes in here are awesome. So I'm interested in this book. I've started to read this book and I love it. And I thank my friend for giving me this book. So yeah, so I do find that little time to read, but I try to keep it where okay, so it's about food. Like you said, this is a book club. You said, we're going to dive into this book. I really hope you do, because it's so interesting to talk about food and to talk about flavors and ambiance and music and wine pairings. In my book, there is, I cook the food, but I also tell you what wine pairs well with what. So there is a lot to talk about in
Yeah.
this book. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be enjoyable.
I'm very excited about that too, because along with my passion for food, I have a passion for wine, and I once wanted to
I
take a
love that you
sommelier
do.
course, but but I'm not there yet. So I will definitely look for the pairings in the book. Thank you.
Yes.
I feel like we could talk about food and wine and Italy probably all day.
Oh, yeah.
But
One of my favorite destinations. I love
mine too.
it.
But we do need to wrap this up. So thank you again for your time, and congratulations with this book. And I personally cannot wait to dive in.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
For more information about Debbie's book, please check out the book club page on the booktrib.com website. Thank you.